the doors and locked me away from you. Now all that's left is darkness in between us. Wish I could find just any way to fix this.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Talos Principle and my 8th day of social distancing. Ooh, we can't even get over there. Okay. Last time we finished all of the levels in A, and we're going to go ahead and go over to B for this one. I'm just kind of exploring this little complex here. There's nothing really in here. Alright, let's go on out. Oh, there's a computer here beeping at me. Let's see what's on here. Athena 12. 12. The Council of Zeus. The great bronze bulls pulled the carriage forward, mighty bursts of steam issuing from their nostrils. Finally, they came to the gates at the top of the... Here assembled were all the many generations of gods and demigods and souls of mortals. Ooh, sorry. Steel and bronze and iron and memory of flesh. The clouds parted far beneath, revealing the beautiful plains of Macedon, where great gleaming cities had once. His 1A Rome. Professor Dr. Armin Hulock, The Fall of the Roman Empire, a dialectual approach. But interestingly, as such perspectives of the decline and ultimate dissolution of the Roman Empire may be, they ultimately put too much emphasis on individual catastrophic events. The real question that must be asked is why the Roman Empire, which had dealt with so many threats and catastrophes over the years, was so incapable of responding to these later problems. We must investigate the division of wealth, the structure of the government, the location of power in Roman society. Had the Republic survived or been restored, would Rome still have fallen? What was the role of debt and slavery in creating the conditions for what we now call the Dark Ages? Rome, the saying goes, was not built in a day. It didn't fall in a day either. To register for the class, please email and. Alright, let's head over to Complex B. I really want to climb the tower, but I also don't want to destroy my save game if you do actually die when going in the tower, so we're just going to head over here. Oh, and there's another beeping computer. Alright. Oxyrhynchus. The great irony of the Oxyrhynchus papyri is that such a vital source of information about the ancient world exists only because of a garbage dump. While the Library of Alexandria burned at the hands of fanatics and conquerors, depriving us of unimaginable insights into history, philosophy, and art, the papers carelessly thrown away by the citizens of Oxyrhynchus survived to the modern day, and though it is true that a great deal of what we know today is because of the conscious efforts of individuals and organizations such as the spectacular translation and preservation work done during the Islamic Golden Age, so much more is simply the result of coincidence and luck. We lost texts that the ancients considered to be absolutely essential, while utterly trivial, even plagiarized, work has survived unharmed. So if we want our descendants to remember more than glittering emo vampires and auto-tuned teen pop stars, we have to invest. Make sure that. Book of Osiris. The Book of the Scribe of Osiris, sometimes referred to as the Book of the Journey of Aru, is an ancient Egyptian text discovered in the excavation of Oxyrhynchus. It has caused a certain degree of controversy among Egyptologists, as some argue that it is a classic funerary text such as the Book of Coming Forth by Day, while others believe it to be a poetic work not intended to be understood literally. The book tells of a dying man who asks a scribe about the afterlife. The scribe, a servant of Osiris, describes how the man's Ka, life force, will become separated from his Ba, personality, and how he will have to reunite the two and become an Ak, living into actual, passing a series of trials in the Duat, or underworld, in order to reach the Paradise of Aru. Unlike similar texts, the Book of the Scribe of Osiris focuses less on giving advice or a recent study, Carnahan/Hassan, suggests that the text may have been intended as a philosophical commentary on the world of the living through the allegory of the duat. It remains unclear whether this is the intent of the original pre-Alexandrian author or the result of the later translation into Greek. The earlier manuscript, which is considered to be more authentic, is too fragmentary to provide answers. Perhaps further excavation may. Alright, into B we go. Alright, let's look around in here. I don't see anything. I see doors we can't get to or go up to. Oh, we can go up to this one. Oh, and there's a QR code. But we can't open that one. So let's read this QR code hidden in the back. I've seen the truth. Only Elohim can save us from eternal oblivion. Huh. Alright, down to B we go.
A new land stands before you, my child. And know that this is a land of death, but also great beauty.
Alright.
As you walk amongst these tombs, consider all those who came before you, and how they served the greater purpose of which you are also part.
Okay. Oh, wow. Ancient Egypt. Alright, door one. Here we go. Into the breach we fall. And of course, there's another computer.
I have promised you eternal life. But know that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay.
Alright.
So it was written in the hidden words before the beginning of time.
Alright, what's this say? I finally get a sense out of the entity in the archive, though at some cost to my sanity. I'm beginning to think this Elohim wields no control over the world than we do. Question Osiris 1. Original translation by E.A. Wallace Budge. Annotations by unknown. The dying man went unto the scribe who resided in Premegid and said, Behold, I am weak of body. My days under the holy sun of Amun-Ra are coming to an end. Though I have spent my years in service of the two lands, I have not studied the question mark. Tell me, you who are wise in the writings of the dead, what lies ahead on my journey? What will I face in the land of the Westerners? And the scribe spoke, saying, At the appointed time, blah, blah, blah. Okay, quotation 1 says, It is likely the location was changed according to who the copy of the book was made for. The dying man is an avatar of the owner. In the older manuscript, this is rendered as some controversy as to whether the dead. Compare with Kinti Amintue, and the foremost of the Westerners, a title later given to Osiris. Sometimes mistaken for a mistranslation on the Budge's part, this is actually almost certainly a mistranslation by the ancient scribe. The equivalent portion of the older manuscript is sadly not extant. Got it? Lyrics. Cannot load video file. My new song with lyrics. Gotta laugh about this stuff. Laughter is the best man. I've got it. You got it. He's got it. She's got it. Mommy's got it. Daddy's got it. Baby's got it. Granny's got it. Lady's got it. Fatty's got it. Happy's got it. Sappy's got it. Everybody's got it. Come on. Jack's got it. Fred's got it. Bob's got it. Dog is fine. Chorus. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Dancing dog. Everybody's got it. Except for a dog. Woof. We've got it. We've got it. We've got it. Everybody's got it. So stupid. Immortality. Disgruntlemeister's blogs to see. Oh my gosh, episode 204. I don't know about everyone else, but I'm afraid of dying. I don't see any reason to believe there's an afterlife. I'm an organism like any other. When my brain stops working, my consciousness will cease, and I will be gone. And you know what? I can't just embrace that. I can't say I'm okay with it or I've accepted it or some nonsense like that. I don't want to have an ending. It terrifies me. If I had a genie right now, I'd wish for immortality. Who wouldn't? Oh, but you wouldn't really want to be immortal. The pseudo-philosophers say, pretentious drivel. Everybody wants to live forever. Maybe everyone deserves to live forever too. But we can't, so here we are. Live with it. Or rather, don't. Oof. Alright. Let's see, we got 1 star in here. And 4 puzzles. 5 puzzles? 5 puzzles? 5 puzzles. Oh, what is... Take paint. Okay. I just have paint, guys. I just have paint. Why do I need paint? I'm gonna just put the paint right here. Okay, we'll go this way. Ooh, there's a QR code. I made a box float. Seriously, it was awesome. Okay. Window through a door. Alright. Oh, look at that. It's floating. And there is that. And that. And where am I supposed to go with it? Oh, there. Alright, let's see. So I guess put that there. I'll grab this, connect it to that. Try not to get electrocuted, and that. Dang it. Okay. Oh. I just don't understand this one. I figured I'd try and make some progress here, but honestly, it's such a thankless task compared to what is out there. Okay. Let's see here. Wait. Is it that simple? Oh, wait, no. No, it's not. Let's give it the longest time. Okay, I think I figured this out. Let's see. Excuse me. Take this, and that, and that, and that. And then you take this, oop, that, and that, and that. It's just like that other puzzle that had you do this. Which means now I can take this one, connect it to that, run all the way over here to that. This one takes so long to open. Alright. And we go up here and grab our piece, which opens the store. Which I guess is hopeful. Alright, let's see. Across the way. Gotta remember, I still got this white paint. Something about a star. Well, that's not misleading. Oh! Ooh, I have an idea. I bet it's gonna be like that other one. And I need to have a red thingy here. Okay. So I'll come through here and grab this. And then we'll grab the red and put it here. Since we grabbed the puzzle, we don't need this. And we'll put it all right here. Perfect. Okay. Let's go solve this and get us that star. Oh, hello. I mean, to be fair, we can get the star first. Got it. Star obtained. Hey, now we can go through that one door. Heh. Alright, we got the star. No idea what the white paint's for. Ooh. There are hidden dangers in this new world. Having explicitly escaped death any number of times, I suggest vigilance. Who knows what happens to those who step carelessly too often. Alright. Still trying to figure out what the white paint is for. Third wheel. Okay. Connector. Red to red. Connector. Blue to blue. And we just grab this. Red to red. Red to red. Oh! That was easy. Woohoo! We're almost to opening a fan. Assuming it's a fan. Alright, what's this one? Over the fence. And through the wood to grandmother's house we go. Alright. And then we take this one. And put it there. And then grab that. Jump there, jump there, jump there. Grab that. Alright. And we can open that fan now. Okay. See if it goes after that one. No. Odd. Can I climb this? Can't climb while carrying an item. Alright, well, let's climb. Let's see what's over here. There's a QR code. And the door. Whoa, hi. Child program. Code 9 substar terminate here. Local logic program timed out. Find memory temp. But I was stuck. What was I supposed to do? I see clouds. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Let's think about it. Pick up this. Wait. Can I... Ooh, wait, I have an idea. Let's see if it works like that one mission. It does! Ha ha ha, don't even have to deal with that. There you are, baby. Alright. It's gonna open a door? No. Oh wait, there's a ladder. Is that a play button? Bye?
In the time of your ancestors, there were those who did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts.
I was wondering who those was.
That you may become like them.
Now, let's figure out this white paint. Paint message. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Yes? I've been checking your responses at the library. In order to assist you further, I need some additional info. Can you tell me what is important to you? What is to you the important difference between a pebble and a tree? A tree is alive. No, they're both alive. A tree is heavier. Probably true, but hardly related to our inquiry. The answer I was looking for is that the tree is alive. Now, what is relative difference between a frog and a frog? Frog is conscience. Now, we're getting somewhere. Let's try something harder. What's the difference between a frog and you? What makes you a person? I'm self-aware. This is the answer I've been contemplating as well. Though I'm not convinced that view lines up with the definition of a person you provided earlier, still doubting your assumptions isn't something to fear. It's an intellectual survival instinct. I'm pleased to see you're adapting your ideas to your environment. Let's take stock. I think we can intentionally conclude two things. A person must be rational or self-aware. A person must be conscious. What do you suggest would you to help you resolve your problem is whether you ask Whether you are in fact those things. Are you aware of yourself? Can you rationalize your existence? Yes. I tend to agree with you, though your responses so far have been a little eccentric. I am resigned to admit that you are right. The matter of whether or not you are conscious seems rather more elusive. What is consciousness in your opinion? Consciousness is what's consciousness, feeling, and senses is what it's like to be me. Consciousness. Ah! That hardly answers the question. What is an inordinate hams? Can I touch it? What is it made of? Another word for the soul. Interesting. Thinking. You know, I really feel like we're making progress. We'll have you through the Vericum process in no time. Wow. I'll have you through the certification progress in no time. In the meantime, I will mull over your proposal and notify you if I come to any conclusions. Terminating. Okay. Alright. Let's go unlock that fan. And let's see if I got everything. I think I did. Yes. Woo! That star wasn't hard at all. Oh. Alright, guys. Let's do this. Then... wait. Haha! Yay! I've now unlocked fan. Let's see what I need that for later. Bye, fan. Alright, guys. Well, I was going to end it here, but as soon as the fan goes down, we're going to run back to A and go through that star door. Because we have 10 stars now. It really doesn't seem like we got that many. There we go. This is a big place. It takes this long to go up an elevator? Okay. Alright, down we go to the star door. Alright, guys, let's see what's in here. Ooh, this is going to be a hard one. Okay, I'm going to put this here, which means I need to put this here. I'll put that there, and this, no, not this one here, and this one here. And then if we do the same thing on the other side, we should open it. Wonder where this goes. Loading. Oh.
I know all. My power knows no bounds. And yet your will is free because you were made to be free.
Okay.
It is the very principle of your existence, without which the trials of this world would hold no meaning. To seek salvation must be your choice.
Okay. See what this thing says. It's beeping at me. Air inaccessible. Okay, here we go. Talos. From Alexandra Jenin to Nomadic's mailing list. Talos Principle. Have you heard of the Talos Principle? It's this odd philosophical... I can't speak today. This old philosophical concept about the impossibility of avoiding reality. No matter what you believe, if you lose your blood, you will die. I think that apples to our situation more. I think that applies to. I think that apples. I think that applies to our situation more than we'd like to admit. We could close our eyes and pretend that everything's going to be all right, but it won't change the physical. But it won't change the physical reality of what's going to happen to our blah blah blah. I think that as scientists, it is our duty to face the truth and to ask ourselves the most important question: how can we help? Regards, Alexandra. All right, human blood. It is said by some that our blood is composed of infinite living agents which go up and down the highways and byways of our bodies as people in the streets of a city. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. And the sleep of the town, how lifelike, with its change in the circulation. Samuel Butler, we are misled by considering any complicated machine as a single thing. In truth, it is a city or society, each member of which was bred truly after its kind. Important archive. From Arcady. 504 recipients. I'll keep this short. You all know me, so you know that I know what I'm talking about. I realize that you're all working on projects meant to somehow avert the catastrophe we are facing. But you must all concede that there is a very real possibility that you will not have enough time to find a solution. I believe that we cannot afford to ignore an extinction or near extinction scenario. We must prepare for the worst. That is to say, we must seek to preserve the 9 biological components of what constitutes the human species in the hope that they be recovered in the future by other, local or non-local, sentients. I know that we are not used to thinking on that scale, not in terms of praxis, but if we truly value humanity, we must act immediately. You'll find the details of my proposal in the attachment, but the short version is this: the creation of multiple archives for redundancy and safe locations that will contain in digital form as much information about our species, including all cultural works, scientific insights, history, DNA, as can be gathered in the given time frame. This will be a massive global undertaking, with EL natural being one of the blank. Error, cannot find attachment. 6N. Oh, the tower. All right. Oh, there are 6 in here, guys. Well, I'm actually going to leave it right here, and we'll begin here in the next video. Thank you for joining me through this this playthrough of the Talos Principle. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. And until next time, bye.
Took what we had and tore it to pieces, didn't you? Shut all the doors and locked me away from you. Now all that's left is darkness in between us. Wish I could find just any way to fix this.